Okay, YouTube, we're back again. We're doing the another pod light install on the ZX14. Just want to go look over the bike real quick. So basically what we're going to do is, we have a mixed set. We're going to do white and we're going to do red. So we're going to do 5 whites on the sides of the bike, in the bottom fairing. And the other reds are going to go into the wheels. This should be pretty good. And also on this film, I'm gonna show you guys how to add the wire mesh. I'll probably show you in this same video, but we're gonna add the wire mesh right here. So it should make the lights look a whole lot better when they're on. So I got all the tools laid out. What we're gonna need, you know, an alcohol to wipe off the dirt of fairings, tool set, wire strippers, some extra pod light kits, alligator clips, some electrical tape. We don't really use too much electrical tapes. I like to use heat shrink. And so right now I'm gonna start with taking the fairings off and getting ready. Start by adding our switch. So we're gonna take these fairings off real quick. This one I'm gonna locate the switch at right here. And you see on this bike we also added the I don't know if you can see it right there. We added the 12-volt outlet for your cell phone. Take an alcohol, rub down the inside the fairing. You have to do this. If you don't do this, it's not gonna stick. Just rub that down real quick. Automatic. I'm just gonna rub this side down just without it, just in case I put something there. I'm using 70% alcohol. And these right here, once I put these on, I can flex the pods how I want to. Let's get that on. So you just press that on there. You already have the 3M tape right here, and they definitely didn't do a good job cutting this. See that? I didn't press all the way through. This one in this area, pointing down. So you can see this is what's so good about these little anchors right here. You can bend them to get your proper angle. So I'm going to mount this one probably right back here, and that'll fill that whole cavity up. Take the tape off. And mount that bad boy right back here. Make sure you move the holes out the way. Right there. And if you notice from the first video, I ride my bike a lot. It's hot summers or whatever, and this 3M tape is really, really good. So if you get a set of these, make sure you get something that has 3M tape. Because if you don't, you're gonna be sorry. And it's gonna heat up and fall off. Now we're gonna do one in this cavity right here. If you look down at the bottom, in this border of the fairing right here. Now what we have is we have a little bit of foam in here. So what I do is, like, I cut back some of the foam, and I'll probably go at this angle and shoot it straight down. So that way I'll still get this filled with light and this bottom part also. And definitely pull the foam back, because if you don't, you'll be sorry. Your pod light won't stick well. Bend it a little bit. That's going to fill that whole cavity up. And the good thing about it is you can't see them. So we should get some down light here and some light inside there. And that's in there pretty good. So we got 3. We're going to go with one more here. And then we'll try to we'll try to hide one right there to fill that back part up. It's the dirtiest part. So you make sure you get a really good hold back here. And it's gonna be pretty close to the exhaust, but I haven't had any issues with the pods being mounted next to the exhaust. I haven't had any fall off, anything. So I'm gonna keep on doing it until I have any issues. Oh, what's important, I didn't mention this. You wanna make sure, especially we're doing the back of this, right here. When you put this on, this is gonna mount right here, and that should mount like that. Now, we don't wanna go this way, okay? Because all our wires running back inside the fairing. So we wanna make sure you have that in the right direction, because this is how we're gonna mount it. So that way all our wire is going towards the switch. All right, we got the initial setup of the white lights. Like I said, we're gonna do a two-phase. We're gonna do white for the body, red for the light for the tires. Got the other side done just now. So that's what we do. We pre-configure everything. As you can see here, got them nice and tucked away. I don't know if I can get up in here so you can see, but you still can't even see it. So that's the purpose of a pod light. Don't go out there and start sticking your pod lights all all crazy across the bike where everybody can see them when they light up. It doesn't look too attractive. All right. The thing about pod lights is concealability is the name of the game. So now, like I said, we're gonna start on the wheels. So we'll probably add one back here to shine onto the wheels, and on the other side, and something on the top shining down, and that'll definitely make it look real good. So what I'll do is once I get those pre-configured, I'll step back on it. Go ahead and add the red lights. I previously put a red light inside of the swing arm over here, so it's backlighting this rim on that side. So what I'm going to do is, because I had some wire to run to conceal my wire with, and over here the chain side, I don't want to mess with the chain with any wires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the back end of the fairing right here. So like I said, this side gets really dirty, so you want to clean that off really good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide it in here, so basically you still won't be able to see it from the back. So I'll just hide it in here real good, and I'll shine it. It'll actually shine this way. Well, I'll tilt it a little bit more towards the tire, so you'll get that shine, because I hate when, you know, you can see it from the back. That really sucks. Clean this one off real good. And our next one is going to go actually behind the license plate, about right here, and it's going to shoot straight down, so you'll get a whole illumination of the back end. So we'll just pick a spot right here behind the license plate. Can you see that? Wipe it off really good. And then in the front, we already have one here in the front. Come over here. We already have one here in the front, right up in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another one on this side, right up in here. Like I said, as long as you get that really, really clean, you won't have any problems. Then we're going to do one more up in here by the horn. And I don't know if you can see up in there, but it's up in there. You can wipe the whole area out, and that's going to shine down. It's right by the horn, actually, and that'll shine down really good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pre-position everything. What I did is I changed that menu up. I didn't want to put it right here because you'll be able to see the pod lights from the top. That wouldn't look sexy. So what I did, I mounted it below the on the back of this swing arm, and I'm gonna ride it under the chain guard, and thanks, bro. And hopefully you won't be able to see anything. All right, I got that in there. Everybody's coming back now. Everybody riding. That's what we do around here. All right, I got the wire ran under the chain guard right here. Now, then I got it in this groove. It's stuck deep in there, and I'm gonna ride it up and route it to where I need to go at. I mean, that's the only way I could run that, man, without messing with that chain, because I hate running wires next to chains, just in case something pops off. All right, I'm about to go to do the other ones, and then we'll make the final connections. All right, so I got the pods all laid in right now. They all laid in. So all the pre-wires hanging out. They're all pre-wired. License plate and the swing arm. You can't even see the wire right there. That's the wire coming out right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make all our connections. Right up here we got all these other accessory wires at. That way we have all our wires in one location. Makes it a lot easy to disconnect if we have to or repair anything. And then we also, you can see up inside, we got one right there for the full illumination of the front. And I'll be right back. I'm about to show you how to connect all these wires up. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to extend these cables, and I'm gonna have to route them. So we'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and I added the switch real quick, but I'm gonna use some paint and I'm gonna color those wires. I try to use some heat shrink, but of course, when you try to bend something, this doesn't look like it should look. So in order to conceal that, I'm gonna go ahead and paint that part right there. But other than that, you just take a drill bit, nice titanium drill bit, and come on through that side. You can see the heat shrink right there. And that way, all my wires will be right here. And let's. And so the yellow's gonna be your positive. I mean your negative. Because we already have the system grounded already. It locks. Make sure it's in there tight. But another one, gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about stretching out maybe like about 4 inches.
Same thing right here.
I don't need no big ass. But just a 240.
Got red. Bam. All right, and that's what we do with all the other ones. Like I said, you got one right here. Striped is positive, solid is negative, and we just route it back through the bike for a clean installation. And I'll be back. We'll have everything fitted, and then we'll move on to the mesh. I'm extending the wires now with some 16-2 right there, and that way we're going to do that around the whole bike, extend those, and we can reach our module. Alright, we got everything wired up over here. Got a quick connectors, got a fuse put in, everything's zip tied. So now we're going to go ahead and put the covers back on, and that should be it. Then we'll push in the dark space in the garage, let you guys see what it looks like. And this is the opposite side. Use some quick connects on here, and then I just ran it under the handlebars. All right, we got the completed installation of the ZX14 with the pod lights, white body, red for the lights, and we got the CFLs on it also. Go ahead, turn it on. Check out the parking lights first. CFLs. All right, let me see the.
Do your thing.
Hit my switch. What we did is we put a kill switch right here. You can't really see it right now, but I'll show you when we get outside. All right, and they go illumination. That's on the regular, just on the A switch, right there. That's how we looking right now. Sorry, it's not nighttime, man. We got done pretty quickly. so we had to go in the garage. So that's our A button on our pod lights. I'll come around to the back. You can see the red. The one we mounted behind the license plate right there. That's lighting up that rim really, really good. And we got the whites over here on the side. Inside right there. In the rims. Now we got the strobe function. That's our strobe function right there. Second strobe.
Bro, you know that's sexy. It's a man that's like so organized.
Second strobe. Third strobe. Breathe. And we got a really good illumination on the bottom. So we got the breathe on right now.
You got that white illumination on the bottom down there. Oh.
So I think the bike turned out pretty good. Like I said, it'll look a lot better when we get a nighttime shot. But now what we're gonna do is to really trick it out. We're gonna go ahead and add the screens into the empty side of the fairings, and that's gonna definitely bring it out. Now we go back to steady, strobe again. So everything looks pretty good to me. Everything looks pretty good. Alright, and that's how you install LED pod lights. This is our video number 2. Hopefully this one was a little bit more technical and you had a little more space to see everything happen. Big Mac, I'm out. We're about to add these mesh inserts in here. That was going to magnify the lights a little bit. Let's show them the other side, the finished product. Finished product.
You said next year.
You want to take the frame slide off? You grab me that wrench over there. Take the frame slide off.
You want to do it before? Hey, you made coffee?
Hey, we're recording over here. Don't let me talk shit. Take the frame slide off.
Oh, okay.
How about the neighbor?
Doesn't pay him.
That's right. Yeah, pay me, pal. Hey, give me that, sorry. Oh. That's right, now I can't stand no more, though. Turn around.
What's the frame for?
Yo.
Come on.
That's over here. Okay.
Folks out there in Maryland yelling at me. I should have been at Buffalo Wild Wings around the mills.
Go ahead. You been there. You want to mesh things on? Hey.
Can't go down there with it on one side though, dog.
Hey, you do that.
Why you want me right now looking crazy, man?
What?
There we go. This is the finished product. Got the grills in there. Yeah, that's pretty hot.
I can't do it out here.
It's dinner time. Look, we were supposed to be eating lunch. Now we eat dinner.